Hey Jet, I'm making this video on my phone because the earlier video I made was also on my phone and it was in portrait mode. And I think whenever I combine the two, like a normal landscape and a portrait in the same video, it just never really looks right. So I'm going to do this on my phone so it won't be as good. Well, after weeks of them telling me that I'm probably not going to be home until the 10th or 11th. Yeah, they've decided to go ahead and send their little boat out here tomorrow. Yeah, November the 6th. The same day that I was supposed to go home this entire time before I canceled the flight and moved it to December. So, yeah, let me turn some light on. So, yeah, needless to say, I'm still a little salty about that. All of that could have just been bypassed. But, I mean, I guess I could tell them, no, hell no, you're going to leave me out here till the 10th. But they're only going to have a boat coming out here once a week. So, if I didn't go home tomorrow, I'd have to wait till the 13th. And who wants to do that? So yeah, I'll be going home on my original day, November the 6th, and then I'll swap over to a sleep schedule that's more amenable, matches your schedule a little bit better, so we can, talk on the phone and whatever. So, is it possible to be mad and happy at the same time? Because I'm mad because I had to change that flight, but I'm happy that I'll get to go home on time. So it's a little cognitive dissonance, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to get this video, try to keep it short because we've got LTE, but we're not on location yet, so it's hit or miss, and I want to be able to upload it today. So bye for now. Good morning when you get this. Have a great day, and I am going to stitch to the end of this video an answer to your question of what I was doing, what that thing was that I was laying next to. All right, bye.
Hey Jet, you were asking what that thing that I was laying down next to, and the answer is that is a controller for the light signal columns. Now, what is a light signal column, you might ask? It's this thing right here. I am in the emergency generator room. You have been here before. Let me show you what it looks like and you'll remember. This is the emergency generator switchboard, and then this is the emergency generator. Against that wall is the tank where the fuel is. That's an air receiver. That's an air compressor, and then there's a transformer over there. So what a light signal column does is we have about, I don't know, 30 of these, 35 maybe, all around the ship. And if you happen to be working in that space and this thing goes off, you'll kind of know what the problem is. If you can see up at the top, there are 3 lights. The red is for fire, the yellow is for gas alarm, and then the red is for the blue is for abandon the ship. And it goes off. The alarms are pretty loud, but then it also has these lights on it that I don't know if I can get them on camera. I don't know what all these lights are for. I mean, that's obviously probably abandoned ship. This means there's a fire. This means that there is hydrocarbon gas. This means that there is hydrogen sulfide gas. This is a Novec release, and I think I might have told you about Novec before, but that red bottle right there, that is a Novec bottle. If there's a fire in here, it'll go off, and it's a nitrogen gas compound that will put the fire out. It comes out in these little nozzles. They look kind of like water sprinklers, but they're not. This is for water mist, which you know what? I think I just told you the wrong thing. That little sprinkler that I just showed you, that is for the water mist. In fact, there's another one there, and there's one up there in the corner. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. That's all the water mist. But if you look, if we look up here where this Novec bottle is, the line runs up to those two little red things right there. That's the Novec release. But we were talking about the water mist, and we'll talk a little bit more about the water mist release. That's just water that comes out in a mist, and it puts fires out and reduces the temperature very, very quickly. This, I have no idea what it is. I think this means that there's a problem with machine in here. This means that there's a pregnant person laying down. No, this, I think this is some sort of man down alarm. This is it's part of the, like a watch call system. Basically, if you're working by yourself in a space, there's a particular button that you're supposed to push. And if you don't go back and push that button again within a certain amount of time, this alarm will go off and let everybody know that something might have happened to you. And this, I don't know, it's got a telephone, but the telephone is way over there in the corner, so I don't really know if this goes off whenever somebody calls you. Here's that little thing. It says dead man reset. Basically, if you come in here, you're supposed to push that, and then you got to come back and push it every once in a while, or the alarm will go off. And then here's how you test it. And I don't know if you noticed, but it's got pretty beefy speakers on it. So sometimes I do have to go around and test it like this. And it's loud. But yeah, that little thing that you saw me laying next to, I wasn't working on that. I was working on something above that. And I'll send you pictures of what I was working on. But yeah, that little box right there controls this. Sets off the alarm. All the alarms sound the same except for the water mist for some reason. The water mist has a completely different sound. And the last time I had to work on this system is because the little thing that generates a particular sound for the water mist alarm, that little box that makes that weird noise is down there right next to where I was working. So I've been in that little cabinet before. But no, what I was working on was the display from one of our windbirds, one of our wind sensors. The display is not working right now, so I was laying on the floor trying to plug into it with a computer. And I didn't fix it, so I'm going to go back and plug in the computer again. But all this will be part of a video that I'll send you in the morning because, hey, we are close enough to shore now that we have LTE again, so I can send a video. Goodbye for now.